Hello, I'm Dominique Galmel, working as Agricultural Equipment Director for Dassault Systems. I will introduce you how can virtual twin technologies help Indian farm equipment industry. It's a purpose-driven company. We are having a strong belief that harmonizing product nature and life is at the heart of everything we can do. And that's what we bring to the world. So the system is a software company developing software to help industrial manufacturers to develop innovative products. We have 20,000 people across the world with a strong implantation in India, by the way, with a 6 location, as well as within those 6 locations, 2 R&D centers in Pune and Bangalore. So we are a long-term-driven company with stability in the shareholders owned by the Dassault family. So we are, as I said, we are developing dedicated software to design and to manufacture innovative products. We have started 30 years ago now with 3D design, and then the digital mockup, being able to have a complete products virtually defined. And we are entering now into the 3D experience era, where we are providing experiences for machine makers to experience their product for their customers. Challenges, we'll see during the presentation 2 sides, the challenges and opportunities in Indian market. I'm starting with that, and then we'll focus a little bit more on the global market for agriculture and farm machinery. So India is a big market for agriculture, as the population is large and expanding. Since 2005, the market for farm equipment is growing quickly with a strong contribution to the GDP, India's GDP. So it's one of the largest markets for tractors in the world. The country produces huge volume of tractors and export them, by the way. Still, what is remarkable on the top right corner is the relatively low level of mechanization, especially in the activities prior to the harvest. As you can see, harvesting is still 65% mechanized, whereas the overall is 40%, with a lot of activity prior to harvesting, which is not mechanized. So equipment produced are mainly tractors, equipment irrigation machinery, and haying and forage machinery. What are the challenges that we are seeing in this market? Of course, there's an increased number of models and product configuration variants, evolution of new cultivation practices, techniques, with new transportation. And the challenge here is really that farm machine makers needs to develop, extend their product configurations, offering different variants to tackle all the needs of the different customers, their customers. They need also, to develop a new type of system to handle and to transport what has been collected elsewhere. Specific power or specific application for power, for the capacity. So again, being able to address specific customer requirements with small, medium size machine, with a lot of evolution also in the implements. The equipment you are putting in front, or you are taking after the machine to treat the soil. So there's a lot of application over there and a lot of business inside this area as well. Of course, there's a need for more automation, increasing the productivity of the machine, because people don't want to stay working as farmers. So it needs to be more automated. But in addition to that, people staying require more comfort, improvement of the safety of the machines to be sure they will not get injured. That's a key point also in this increasing automation topic. And last but not least, the strong demand for less pollution, less emissions or noise, and with legislations that are sometimes different from one country to another, which are challenging for machine makers that needs to respect them. So that's the view from India. Maybe just have a look at what's happening overall. What is our view that we have from other areas? There's 4 main domains in this heavy machinery market: global solutions, sustainability, safety and regulations, and operating performance, and I will give you a little bit more on each of the topic. Global solutions. This is a quote from the CEO from Class, a German machine manufacturers. Increasingly, the focus is on a 360-degree view of all of the work performed at an agricultural enterprise, furthering our evolution into an integrated provider of solutions. What does it mean? It's that today, those companies, they need, of course, to have a wide portfolio, trying to target all the needs of their customers within their portfolio so that they can be a one-stop shop for the farmer to have all these needs satisfied within one brand, for example. But on top of that, not only they need to deliver the machine, they need also to deliver some kind of a software or additional application for farm management or other kind of solution to optimize the way the machine is used and to develop for machine makers their footprint on after sales and machine in operation business. Sustainability, this is becoming critical, of course, and it is seriously taken into account by companies. You can see here the example of a Kubota from Japan. As part of their strategy, they are tackling this sustainability goals, reducing their footprint, of course, to produce better foods, but also to reduce the water consumption, to be more friendly environmentally, said, with less, pollution maybe of the machines, but also to treat maybe more efficiently, reducing the amount of pesticide or whatever treatment of the soil. There's also some other kind of activities, such as a circular economy, trying to recycle parts, spare parts, and to improve the durability and the performance of the equipment, then reducing the number of waste around the usage of the machine. So sustainability, really a key topic. In addition, of course, safety and regulations. As we have seen in the Indian market, we've seen that the regulation is more and more to be taken into account for safety, for pollution, reduce the CO2 emissions. So that's a key element that needs to be taken into account. There is also, beside the safety and regulation, there is also the comfort for the operator, being able to have good health positions, the risk of bad positions, and the risk of having trouble on the body while using the machine is critical. It's also being able to have a cabin with good thermal comfort. Sometimes you need to heat it. Sometimes you need to refresh it, with climate systems, for instance. So that's a very important trend that is coming from everywhere. And regulations is becoming more and more complex by countries or authorities, and following those regulations, terms of requirements on the development of the products is a key challenge for machine makers. Of course, the machine makers, they need also to continue to deliver on performance. Operating performance is a topic, and especially one of the key KPIs is the total cost of ownership of the machine. So it needs to still be deliver performance, but reduce the consumption of gasoline, for example, reduce the maintenance operations, or reduce the number of maintenance operations, having machines more reliable, for example. You see, there is a strong match between what we are seeing overall and what the India market is taking off, so is taking care of. So that's where we are. Overall, that's the different challenges, the farm equipment manufacturers' challenges. So we've seen that, the ever-changing regulations needs to be taken into account. The footprint, environmental footprint, machine safety. Autonomous equipment is an interesting one also. There is a development of a new autonomous tractors in Mahindra, for example. There is some tentative also in Western, in Europe, for instance. And what we see also in agriculture is the development of smart robots helping to collect, to to collect the crop. That's also a field where there's a lot of autonomous equipment coming into the picture. In addition, which new energy is the topic? Are we going to continue to deliver machines with diesel engines, or will it be electrical, hybrid, with hydrogen? What is next? I think this is a key problematic, while also machines still to be reliable. An extra challenge is about manufacturers' development challenge, let's say, is collaboration. You know, those machines becomes more and more complex. So it's not only a mechanical piece of equipment, it's also electrical. It contains fluids, contains software now, it's connected, it contains, you know, antennas and whatever to be intelligent, smart machines. So the collaboration between different teams is really important. So at Dassault Systems, we are developing solutions together with partners. We are partnering with our customers to develop new solutions. And the goal for us is to cover the complete needs of machine manufacturers, providing a collaborative environment to develop machines and to cover the different business processes of our customers. It starts with the portfolio management, the business-driven portfolio management, the capability to manage requirements from customers and to really manage the portfolio, large portfolio of machines that they may have. In addition to that, we are proposing solutions for design and styling, which is important for the brand image. You know, the machines can be recognized from far away, and the styling is more and more important, especially in the tractor business. In addition to that, once the virtual products exist, we take benefit from it for product experience creation. It allows machine makers to deliver marketing content to accelerate the development of the introduction of the new products on the market. Of course, we need also to work on the structure of the machine, on the mechanical side with this structural engineering, having the capacity to detail design, but also to do simulation in parallel, so that there's a short loop between engineering, design, and simulation, reducing the time to market. As I said, the machines are not anymore only mechanical machine, but also electrical. Fluidic is important, so you need to have electrical and control systems, also hydraulic in the same environment, so you can have a complete digital mockup, including mechanical, electrical, hydraulic, but also software now on. Of course, as we said, the new energy topic, electric drive engineering allowed to work on the electrical powertrain capability for new machines, as well as dedicated solution for the safety and comfort of the operator, developing a cabin with ergonomics and capacity to simulate also, cooling systems or heating systems, and also the ROPS, this test allowing to check whether the machine is safe in terms of security if there is any accident. Overall, you can have also this operating performance, heavy machinery operating performance, to simulate the machine in operation, to check how the machine will behave within its environment, and you can manage overall before launching the complete test sequence to ensure that the machine is reliable enough, that it is satisfying all the requirements. On top of that, it's important to be able to do the manufacturing engineering piece, to start working on the manufacturing part in parallel of the development of the design of the machine. So that's what we do, providing a connected digital manufacturing environment, the same environment capacity to do manufacturing engineering, and also to articulate, to control the production with this material synchronization. What is important to notice is that we are also working on this ownership piece, developing service process engineering. So anticipating, the creation of service information in parallel to the development of the product, and in the future work on this heavy machinery in action, trying to work on the delivery of a solution to help the machine operator to work on the environment. What I propose to do is to listen to one of our partners, which is working with us to develop this solution, on how he can take benefit of this environment in his daily business. Before to that, we just have a few information about this solution added value. For the first time, the goal is to allow machine makers to connect the dots, having connection between portfolio definition, product engineering, marketing content, manufacturing execution, and service engineering. So enabling really the true collaboration to facilitate innovations, and also to have machine manufacturers to really be concentrated, not spend time exchanging information, but concentrated on the design and manufacture of best-in-class machine and transform them into sustainable field integrated solution providers. So now it's time for the testimony.
My name is Thomas Buck. I'm a member of the Class Group Executive Board and responsible for technology and systems. This also includes our digital transformation strategy integrated into our corporate strategy. We'd like to bring new technologies and new business models to market faster, and digital transformation is the enabler for that. The 3D Experience platform is our strategic platform for everything we do in digitalization, in engineering, from the initial idea of a product to production, but also service. Hence, it plays a key role within our digital transformation. The most important aspect of the 3D Experience platform is the centralized data management, because it enables us to support all engineering processes worldwide from one global database. This enables collaboration among our development locations, giving everyone the ability to work on the same component, whether it be in India or Harzewinkel. The 3D Experience platform improves our collaboration. And it's not only in the engineering department, but all downstream departments can access a product or specific object simultaneously. The 3D Experience platform helps us to design right the first time, and we're able to validate our models digitally. We have less waste, fewer errors in the prototype construction, and we already know what the results are going to be thanks to simulation. Even the ease of assembly and ergonomics testing in production later on help us considerably to improve our products. The special value is the collaboration between all departments and the end-to-end process that enables us to see the results immediately. This accelerates our development massively and gives us a competitive advantage.
So we are delivering, as you have seen, a virtual twin solution with full digital continuity in one unique 3D experience platform environment. I would be very happy to partner with machine makers from India, as Dassault Systems did already with automotive and energy players in this country. If you have any additional questions, let me know. And I would like to thank you very much for your attention.